Welcome back, everybody. Let's do another gentle yoga class together. Are you ready? This one's going to be hands and knees mostly and the belly. So make yourself comfortable. Maybe you want a blanket for your knees. Fold it up. And I look forward to working on this one with you. Let's get started. Okay, my friends, so let's start on our hands and knees. If you need some support for your knees, then you can have a blanket folded up underneath them for support. Okay, here we go. So, Maisie the dog is blocking my way as usual because she likes to be on the yoga mat. Very cute. Okay, so let's bring the hands underneath the shoulders directly. And just take a minute and feel your wrists. Notice how they feel. How do they feel in this position? The fingers are going to spread wide, and then we're going to grip the floor with the fingertips, and we're going to pull the floor back towards us, just to activate our forearm muscles here. I want to help strengthen those. And then relax the fingers. Take a deep breath in. Grip with the fingertips again and try and pull the floor back. And then let's relax. Let's do that one more time. Breathe in, grip with the fingertips, and try and pull the floor back with your fingertips. And then take a deep breath in here, and we're going to relax the hands. Now, sway your body from side to side. So you're transferring the weight from one arm to the next. Hello, 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 hello. Let me know if I need to do anything differently, okay, Maisie? Sway the body side to side. She gives me some very good yoga tips. Mwah. Yes. Mwah. So just swaying gently side to side, breathing. Letting go of some sighs here. And then let's hold it still. And let's rock forward and back. This is your playful mode. Forward and back into the wrists. You gotta love when the dog tongue goes right into the ear canal. It's really nice. It's like a nice little Q-tip. Blech. So let's rock forward and back and feel the gentle stretch on the wrists. Remember, take good care of your knees. Forward and back. And let's rock forward into the wrists so that we feel the stretch in the forearms and hold it there. And if it feels better for you, you can just do one hand at a time, or you can turn the hands a little bit in either direction just to see if that helps. What you doing? And let's rock back and then turn the hands so the fingers point out to the sides. And so the fingers are spreading wide again. I like to think of seal flippers when I'm doing this. And then rock forward and back again. So now you're feeling maybe a little something on the thumb side of your wrist. Rocking forward and back. Just very slow, gentle movements. Breathing in and breathing out. Allowing your elbows to stay soft, so we're not locking the elbows. Notice your breath moving in and out deeply. Finding that Dirgha breath that we've been talking about. And let's rock to a place that feels sensational in the wrists and stay there for a moment. And you can grip with those fingertips here. Breathe. And then slowly rock back to take the pressure off of the hands. And let's come up to the knees just for a moment. We're going to shake out the wrists. And then come on back down. Bring your hands to the ground backwards. So now we're pointing the fingers in at the body. And let's rock back to where we feel that sensation in the wrists and the forearms, and just stay there. If this is too intense, you're going to do one hand at a time and just alternate from one to the other. We'll take a deep breath in. And long breath out. And maybe here you want to sway the body from side to side. Very gentle movements. Feeling what your fingers are connected to. What controls the movement in the fingers. And then we're going to hold it still. So when we lifted up last time to shake out the wrists, my head was cut off. So that's a little scary. We don't want that to happen again. Let's sit back to the heels, lift the hands, and just shake them out here. See, my head's not cut off anymore. That's good. It's good to keep your head attached, don't you think? Okay, so let's bring the hands forward again. One more time, we're going to lift up to our table position and counter stretch those wrists. So let's turn the hands over. And again, if this is too much, you're going to do one at a time, or you can go both if that feels okay. And try to straighten out the arms. The thumbs are on the inside. And you're going to rock back just one time to feel the stretch and hold and breathe. Relax your jaw. Notice your knees. You can always curl the toes under. Help protect the knees a little bit more. Help protect your shin bone from collapsing. Good. Let's relax the feet and sit again onto the heels and shake out the wrists. So, very intense way to start our little practice today, don't you think? Ouch. Ouch comes to mind. So we're going to make a very gentle fist with the hands, and we're going to circle the hands around. So just very gentle. Help lubricate those joints. And the fun thing about doing something like this is you can do this anywhere. Circling the wrists, and let's circle the opposite way. Good. Relax your face, your jaw. This is how we do the yoga jaw relaxation technique. Rubber lips. Let the cheeks get into it. Good. Let's hold still and then just give it another shake. Another shake with those hands. Good. So if this is very intense on your knees, you're going to sit on something between your heels and your bottom. You can also bring something to sit on between your legs underneath your bottom. Pull your shoulders up to your ears and roll them down the back. Good. Take a deep breath in. Float the arms out to the sides, up towards the sky with an inhale. Exhale, open and lower down. Good, let's do that 3 more times. Inhale up, big breath in, and exhale, open and lower down. Good, 2 more. One, inhale up, and exhale, open, lower down. Let's do 1 more time. Lifting up towards the sky, and exhale, lowering down. Good. Lift your body up off of your heels, and let's open the knees wide. Bring the big toes to touch and sit the hips back. Reach your arms out in front of you and extend into your child's pose. So your head is going to drop here. You're just going to rest and breathe. I'm going to move my big giant hair to one side here. So big stretch with the fingertips. Notice how you feel. Allow your back body to expand as you inhale. And then exhale, let everything gently leave your body. Inhale deeply. And exhale. Everything leaves the body. Good. Practicing stillness on the outside, movement on the inside. How much wider can you expand the body with an inhale? Good. Lift your head and very slowly rock the body forward and come into that table position again. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. So cat-cows, we're gonna drop that belly down, arch the spine. Inhale deeply. Exhale, round your back and tuck your chin. Good. Think of a cat back. Inhale, drop that belly. Become a cow. Some traditions call this dog pose. I call it cow. Round your back, tuck your chin, your tailbone, push the floor away. Exhale, drop that belly down. Breathing and rounding again. So let's keep breathing. Inhale, exhale. Which direction do you inhale? Which direction do you exhale? Which direction makes sense to you? When you open up your lungs and your body, it makes more sense to inhale. When you squeeze and contract, it makes sense to exhale. So just push it out. Good. Come to a flat back. Walk your hands forward about 1 footprint. And then you're going to take your hips and you're going to reach them into a circular motion back, over to the right, forward, to the left, and back again. So allow the circles to be big, relaxing, opening, fluid. Using all of your body parts to work together. So when I come forward, my hands are holding me, my arms are working, they're pushing me back gently. I'm reaching back, my legs are also working to push me around in these circles. Nobody's on vacation in this body. They're all working together to keep this machine operating. And let's circle the opposite way. Take your time. Soften your jaw. And allow, as you move, allow your shoulders to also relax and open as you come back, right? Just let them kind of relax in that upper back, the neck, right? It's all connected. Soften your jaw. Good. Now press those hips back into a puppy dog stretch. I'm just going to bow the head here. So this is like downward dog, but you're on your hands and knees. So you're just bowing and breathing. And dropping your head. If you're not touching the ground with your head, perhaps bring something underneath it. A block, a blanket, something to rest it on. Bring the floor to you. And exhale with a sigh. Feel your face relax. Good. Lift your head. Let's rock those hips forward and down. Make any little adjustments that you need with your hands. Heart is forward. The elbows can soften here. And let's come back with the hips. Breathing in, coming forward, breathing out. Keep going, back and forth. My little dog supervisor has given up. Maybe she has full confidence in me at this point. As her student. Keep moving back and forth, feeling the back body. strengthening and opening. Let's take a bow here into that puppy dog stretch. Drop the head again and just breathe. Remember, the toes can curl under if that feels like a good position for your legs. Let your jaw relax here. Feel your face relax. And just notice and breathe. Soften your jaw. Notice where you are mentally, right? In your mind. Where are your thoughts? Good. Slowly come forward. We're going to rock the body onto the belly. Good. This is where I hang off my yoga mat. I'm so tall. No, it's actually, I think it's a kid's yoga mat. Okay, so your elbows are underneath your shoulders here. And you're going to glue your arms, your forearms down to the floor. Your hands are in line with your elbows. Your legs are hip-width distance apart. So the tops of the feet are very gently pressing down into the earth. We're gluing the forearms to the floor, and I'm pulling the floor back towards me, and I'm pressing my chest forward at the same time. So I want to lengthen the front of my body. And the neck gets long, and I'm looking forward with my neck in line somewhat with my spine. So I'm not lifting my head up to look up and forward. I'm straight with my neck. So gluing arms to floor, pulling floor back, feeling the stretch in the front of the body, lifting out of my shoulders. So I'm not like this, I'm not sinking into them. I'm pushing the floor away. And I'm lifting my neck out of my shoulders and squeezing the buttocks, pressing the heart forward, softening the jaw. Good. While you're in Sphinx posture. Now, if this is a lot for your lower back, walk your elbows forward. Give your lower back a little bit of space, okay? Otherwise, actively Sphinx posture, pressing the floor away. Let's turn the head and look to the left. And just notice your range of motion here. Looking to your left. Breathing deeply. Letting go of yesterday. Letting go of tomorrow. Okay, let's turn our head back to center, easy and slow. And then look to the right. And on this side, we're going to let go of people in our lives that we allow to attach themselves to us in a negative way, okay? We're going to let them go on this side. So let go of Henry and Sally and Rodrigo. I'm just throwing names out there, by the way. Turning the head, breathing. Good. Let's slowly rock back to center. Good. If there's anybody in my life with those names, I don't mean that for you, okay? I'm just putting that out there. Okay, pressing down into those arms. Take a deep breath. Squeeze the buttocks. Good. Now let's walk forward with these arms. Let's lay the body down. Stretch the arms forward and stretch those legs long behind. We're going to rest the head down. So the forehead is on the ground here. Get really long through those fingertips. I'm actually crawling my arms away from my torso. And I'm going to hold it there with a big stretch. And then I'm going to lengthen one leg longer and then the other leg longer and stretch my legs as well. And just breathe. Deep breath in, long breath out. Good. Lifting your head, elbows bend. Bring your forehead to your hands. And just hang out here for a minute. Again, noticing the breath. In and out. Let's see how it feels to bend the knees. And windshield wiper those lower legs side to side. And you can slow it down here, feeling the massage on the belly, on the quads, on the whole front of the body. Just notice what you feel. Side to side. Keep breathing. Good. Slow it down. Let's hold it still with the knees still bent. And circle your ankles around in one direction. They can go in different ways from each other or the same way together. Whatever feels good. And circle around the opposite way. Sipping that breath in. Belly, ribs, chest expand. Exhale out completely. Good, hold it still. And now lower your right leg down. Lower your left leg down as your right leg comes back up. You're doing like a gentle swimming motion with your legs. One leg lowers, one leg lifts. Just the lower part of the leg. Doing a gentle kicking motion. And as you do, can you feel your hamstrings lengthening and contracting? Feeling the muscles that work to move the legs in this position. It's oh so interesting. Oh so interesting. Very gentle. Good. Lower your right leg down. Keep your left knee bent. Rest the top of your left foot, top of the right foot on the floor. And reach your left hand back, and you're going to grab that foot and hug the heel towards the buttocks. So if your foot is really far away, you can use a strap and bring it around that foot or ankle and hug it in. If you don't have something at home or somebody to help you, you can just go through the motions of this by reaching back with the arm and allowing that leg to bend. And just hold it there, right? And take a couple of breaths, lower the arm, take a breath in, and then lift it up again. Just go through the motions of it. Otherwise, hug that heel in and give the quad a stretch here. Some people find it easy too, if you have a hard time grabbing that ankle, is to actually roll over a little bit onto the right side and hug the heel in that way, and then roll back to the belly. It's a little tip. Just hold it here, allowing your left quads to get a little stretch. Maybe a big stretch, depending on what yours are saying to you today. Either way, take deep breaths to ease the stretch and let it all feel good. Good. Release that left leg, and let's very slowly switch to the other leg, hugging that heel in towards the buttocks. And again, resting your head down. Letting something go out of the right quads. Head is resting on your hand, either the top of the hand or your fist, or maybe a blanket folded up. You want to try and keep your neck long here. Soften your jaw. just relaxing. Good, releasing that right leg. And then bring your hands underneath your shoulders. And you're going to use them to very gently push up and back. And make your way into a child's pose again, just like when we started out. And the knees are going to go wide. We're going to sit back. The big toes are touching one another. And we're going to reach the arms out in front of us, getting really long through those fingertips. And then allow the head to rest down to the ground. Inflating the belly, the ribs and the chest. Maybe walk the arms a little bit longer here. Pulling. And then maybe your neck has some space to lengthen. Just notice how one area of the body affects another. Finding the rest that you need today. Letting go of what you can. Good. Lift your gaze. Let those hands walk in towards the body. Good. Let's shift over onto the bottom. Have a nice seat again. I hope you had a nice practice with me today. And I will see you for the next one. Thank you so much for being here. Enjoy your day.